we are on another adventure. We are starting off at what's called Baird Springs. It's a road that kind of goes up into some mountains between Palisades and Quincy. And we're gonna go back and explore. We had driven down through this in the middle of the night on another trip, but we were just trying to get home at that point, and so now we want to go back and explore because we saw a lot of neat things off to the sides. So we're going up from the bottom this time, so we're heading up as opposed to coming down. And we have with us, of course, the wife, gotta have her, and the kids in the back.
Hi. And the dog.
And the dog, Ayla. And then way behind us, well, not way behind us, but behind us is the yellow Jeep with Greg and Lori, also known as Mom and Dad. And then Tony and Devin are with us in their blue Toyota. And we heard that Devin had got some work done to the Toyota, so we're gonna have to ask him about what's different now. Excited for that. And then we also have Michaela and Asta, who normally will drive the white Jeep, but today have taken their truck, and so they're still with us, which is great. It's nice to have them with us again. So more to come. Here we go.
Well, we're to the tunnel now.
Feels like such a weird spot to have a tunnel.
Oh, you know, it's crazy.
Can you get out?
No.
I think the tunnel's probably cooler at night because the lights are shining better.
You can turn your lights on.
The lights are on.
Oh,
I mean, not my off-road, but
well, that's what I'm saying. You can turn your off-road so you can see it.
Alright, look behind you to see if it's good, if we're gonna fit.
I think you got plenty of room.
That was totally different going through that tunnel during the day. Because when we did it at nighttime and we had our headlights on, it was like going through a kaleidoscope. Did anybody bring their paint? We can add our names.
You gonna tell them?
There's a deer straight ahead of us in the road.
What?
It's gone off the side now.
Wow, you see more deer out here than on any of our trips.
So funny.
It's always when we go in the flat areas, not in the mountains.
So we're running perpendicular to the highway, correct?
Yes.
Well, that big word kind of confused me for a second.
It's not parallel.
Yeah, you can see the highway off to the right side. There's cars driving on it. So yeah, we're gonna run right into it.
I have to pull out those math words so we can, remember them for our lessons.
Just think, opposite of parallel.
I don't know what your guys' problem was. I understood the sentence just fine.
Well, in construction, it's adjacent. This is an adjacent road to the highway.
Mathematically, adjacent just means next to or attached to.
That's attached to, but it's not next. It's not parallel.
Perpendicular has right angles.
And in construction, we would call that square. Or plumb if you're going up and down.
And on the street, we say that. I forgot what we say. We are now running parallel to the highway, but we will come to an adjacent road, and then we'll be turning right.
Unfortunately, the signs in front of me say we have to go left.
There's cows to the left in case you're wanting more animal scenery.
All right, so, well, as normal, we have a little bit of a change of plans, but we did drive on that Bayard Springs Road for a little ways, but it didn't go quite where we were hoping it was going. So we changed direction and we're going over to the Quincy Wildlife Area, and we were attempting to explore the ancient lakes that are out there. However, the gate was closed on it due to the COVID-19 pandemic happening, so they had to close spots off. So now instead we're going just a little bit further than the ancient lakes to an area we were before, but we're going to try to explore it a little bit further because last time we were out here it was dark by the time we got to the area we began to explore last. So anyways, we're going back out here. We're hoping to explore a little bit further the canyons that are in the Quincy Wildlife Area. And so that's where we're at, where we're going. We'll see what happens. More to come.
Are you talking on the walkie-talkie?
Yeah.
Yeah? You say hello?
Hello. Hey.
So we're back out here, Quincy Wildlife Area, and this is an area we wanted to come to last time. We couldn't make it though because someone was camping here, and it's a really great spot. As you can kind of tell, it's right off the view. There was that waterfall we saw previously. We had fly the drone right up to it, and I stood at the top, looked down, and then this is that valley that overlooks this Quincy Wildlife Area. It is spectacular. You get some really cool rocks on this side that we weren't able to get to see before because we couldn't make it here. There was somebody camped literally right here, and as you can see, Michaela and Asta are coming down. The road just comes right up to this. It's a really cool camp spot. Definitely want to be careful here because it is a decent drop. You can see down below, looks like at some point somebody's tent had blown off from up here. Doesn't look like anybody was injured based on whatever I see down there, and it's not as big of a drop off as it was previously in our previous film. We were further that way towards the waterfall, and it is just a sheer drop down, and then as well as on that side it is just a straight drop down. But here it kind of tears down. You got this first level, and then there's the edge of it, and it goes down again. So yeah, this is a really cool spot. We were hoping to drive up that road that's right at the bottom, but that is used for maintenance, vehicles only. However, you could hike into that. So if you feel like you're ready for a hike, you have to start way back there at the end, kind of the corner, the edge of that rock that comes down, and then you can hike all the way in. All the way up to the waterfall, which looks like it does have a little bit of a pond down at the bottom of it. I didn't notice that before, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, a really cool view. This was not where we intended to go today, but I'm glad we did because we got to see the camp spot that we couldn't make to last time. We want to know about your truck. What did you have done?
So I thought it was just going to be a leveling kit. We got some front shocks from Andrea's brother. You can kind of see it a little bit.
Oh yeah, you got some color on it.
Yeah, there's a block in there that I guess raises it up, but because we have so much weight in the back, I got some rear shocks from somebody else that have the reservoir but they said it was squatting too low in the back. I wasn't going for that look, so we add another 2-inch blocks in the back, so this is kind of level. So overall, it's probably like, I'm guessing 3 inches higher than it was.
Yeah, it definitely looks a lot taller, which it looks really good. I mean, not that it looked bad before, but now it really looks beefy, and you definitely got a lot more clearance.
Yeah, way more. So I'm pretty happy about that.
That's
we
cool.
bottomed out on stuff before, even like just tree roots, and when we did the Olympic Peninsula, sand dunes, our bumper was hitting, trying to go up some of those sand dunes, so I'm hoping we don't hit as much.
Or the, we got high centered on,
oh yeah.
What was that one? Adventure Trail, or I don't know what we called it, wherever it was at.
The one my mom went on.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, man, it does look good though.
Yeah, thank you. I like it. I like it too. I hadn't really gotten to drive it yet or even see it. It's been done for close to a week. But it feels a little bit better, I think, on the off-road.
Does it? And you haven't even got to air down with it yet, so
yeah.
I bet you that'll even be better too.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, trying it out more, seeing what it's capable of now.
Cool, cool. Well, we definitely love having you along, so.
Oh yeah, we love coming.
All right, Asta, what are you making for dinner?
This is, I think Makara called it the taco soup. Wow, she looked at the recipe and I think it's taco soup.
Taco soup, huh?
Yeah. It's ground beef with tomato and corn and black peas, and so
That's pretty good.
We prep it at home and then we just warming it up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
With your new feature, right?
Yep. Just using it for the first time.
Oh, well, I'll have to ask you later how you like it, because you won't know right now. Oh, that's pretty nice, though.
Speaking of life.
To warm your hands while you're cooking.
Yep.
Nice. And I also see you have your little heater close by, which makes it good. I want to stand right here. Oh, Tony and Devin, what are you guys making?
curry, chicken, and rice.
Whoa, look
Trying.
at that.
She
That's
did some meal
awesome.
prep before, so we have like a bunch of like enchiladas and tater tot casseroles and chicken enchilada or
Curry chicken.
curry chicken,
So this is just the sauce and then have rice. I'm just gonna try and heat it all and
and
put
then
it
some
together.
naan bread.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We'll see if it works.
You made all of that yourself from scratch?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Where'd you get the little trays?
Just Safeway, I
Dollar
think.
store.
Yeah.
Dollar store?
Oh yeah, dollar store.
That's a great idea. Well, it looks good. Curry's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I hope it turns out good. There's no guarantees.
I'm sure it'll be
It's
great.
always good.
I'm sure it'll be edible
Yeah, that's true.
at the bare minimum. Okay, Mom, what are you making for dinner?
Well, I got kielbasa chopped up and a bunch of vegetables, mushrooms, onions, some sweet peppers, and some cabbage. And then I have some rice that I'm going to add into it. So it's kind of a stir fry thing,
Looks good.
sausage stir fry.
Lots of colors.
Yeah,
Nice.
something warm.
What do you call it?
I forget what it's called. Sausage. I don't know. It's like a sausage stir fry.
Looks good though.
And then it has a sauce that I've got together. It's got tomatoes, stewed tomatoes in it, and then it's got some seasoning and a little bit of beef broth that I pour on top after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Looks yummy.
Hopefully it tastes good.
Sure it will. All right, hon. What are we having for dinner?
We are having the Pioneer Woman's hamburger soup.
Hamburger soup. And it looks like it's about ready.
Yeah, it's just coming really fast. So it's
Yummy.
got hamburger, potatoes, peppers, potatoes, and some corn and peas in it,
Nice.
and seasonings.
Looks good.
It is.
You prepped it beforehand, right?
Yes, I did. It's too cold. We don't want to wait forever to cook it. So just heating it up. I made it this morning before we left.
Actually, I can smell it. It smells really good. And I'm hungry. All right. We have found a little spot to kind of have dinner at. Nobody wanted to wait. Everybody was kind of hungry, and we were like, we'll just sit in the cold. So that's fine. That's what we're going to do. We actually have the fire pit going, as you can see there. So that's pretty nice. You can't see any of the scenery, but over on the other side of my Jeep, not immediately, but quite a ways over there, is down. It drops down into the little valley we were looking at before, up on the cliff edge where the waterfall was. So we found a good spot. We wanted to find somewhere that was a little bit more level and safe for the children to walk around. Now that it's dark, we don't want anybody falling off the edge. So we are long ways from the edge, and there's actually a fence between us and the downhill side, so that's good. All right, well, it's been a pretty good trip. It's been nice sharing the adventure of this area with Kyle and Asta and Tony and Devin. They hadn't been here before, and so it's been nice to show them this area and get to see things like the waterfall, the canyon. This Quincy Wildlife Lakes area is pretty nice. It's pretty big too. There is other spots that you can kind of explore through hiking means. So if you're a hiker, this is a great place to go. And that way you can go down and hike into some of these waterfalls that are going, especially during the spring and summertime, and into some areas that go down by the river, down by the Columbia River. So that's pretty nice. It's a great place for people that like to hike, and it's not too far from the ancient lakes, so you can get those too. Okay, so we're still at our spot for dinner. I was packing up things, and all of a sudden my off-road lights turned off, and I was like, oh, okay, it's not the battery, because the interior lights of the vehicle are still on. And anyways, so we started investigating, and so I have two little buttons right there. They control my primary. The one on the left controls my light bar and front facing pods, and the one on the right controls my rear pods for when I go to back up and off-road. And anyways, for whatever reason, they're both not working now. They're not turning on. And so we did some investigating under the hood, and possibly a fuse, but the problem is it's a large fuse, which these, anyways, just the way it's wired, it shouldn't be those. So I'll just have to get a new fuse. I could not find my batch of fuses that I have with me. And so anyways, I seem to be having a few problems, breaking the shock on a previous trip, and breaking the rear view mirror on a trip before that. And anyways, that just comes with the game. Kind of exciting, you know, got to learn how to troubleshoot some stuff. Learning curve. All right, well, I guess I'll drive home with regular headlights tonight, no off-road lights. All right, well, again, thanks for watching, and please subscribe, give us a like, and leave a comment. Let us know if you've been here before, or if you'd like to explore this area. All right, have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.